Hi guys. You are going to be watching us do a demonstration. This is my niece Harper. She is going to be helping me with this today. Okay, the sheet that you're going to be filling out is located in Google Classroom. I want you all to have that open. I will tell you at different times to pause it and to fill out your sheet. Okay, so first thing that we are going to do, make sure review kind of your notes from last week on some of the key terms that we talked about. We're going to be talking about thermal energy right now and how thermal energy moves. Remember, we always talked about thermal energy moves from hot areas to cold areas. Okay, so we're going to kind of see though how that works. What we have right now is we're doing the first demonstration. Okay, we have two glasses of ice. Both of them have the same amount of ice in it. Over on this side, we have room temperature water, and on this side we have hot water that I heated up in the microwave. Okay, we're going to pour them in at the same time. We're going to wait about a minute and we're going to see what happens to the ice. So right now we're going to call the cold water, or the room temperature water, we're going to call that cup 1, and cup 2 is going to be our hot water. Okay, so I want you to pause the video real quick and predict which one the ice is going to melt in first. Okay, so do you think cup 1 with the room temperature or cup 2 with the hot water is going to melt first or fastest? So pause the video. Pause it now. Okay, so you should have made your prediction. What is your prediction, Harper?
I think the hot.
You think the hot? Okay. So we're going to pour these in at the same time. I'm going to do the hot. She's going to do the cold, or the room temperature. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. So we're going to wait about a minute.
This one looks more like clear Sprite, and that one looks like real Sprite.
Oh, that's clear Sprite, and that one's real Sprite. Oh, I didn't know Sprite wasn't clear. So we're gonna.
It's more like white-ish.
Oh, okay. So we're waiting.
I think this one's working most. That one has less ice.
Okay.
And it has little pieces of ice bubbling around.
Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to strain these off, and we're going to see how much ice is left. So I'm going to get a bowl. Oh, my bad. Don't do it yet, Harper. I'm just going to dump out all the water till we're just left with ice. Okay, I'm going to put that on this plate, and then I'm going to do the same thing. Oops, I lost a thing of ice. Oh, well. We'll still be.
It doesn't really matter. You can still tell which one has less. I knew it!
Okay, so have cup 1 with the room temperature. This is really hard to see, but I'm sure you all can kind of figure it out.
It's
or
even
cup
melted.
2. Okay, so you need to pause the video real quick. Okay, and write down what the results were. And then I want you to answer the 3 questions into under the line where it says explain the results. Okay, so you're going to answer those for this part. Okay, I'm going to pause it. And you're going to pause. And when you come back, we're going to do the second part. Okay, demonstration number 2. So once again, we have the cups of ice. Okay, they have the same amount, right?
11.
Yep. Okay. So over here we have 200 milliliters of room temperature water, and over here we have 20. It's probably more like 50, but whatever. 20 milliliters of room temperature water.
That is like so small.
Yeah, you think so? Okay. So
it looks like it's 50 from right here, but there's a line.
Yeah, that's part of the cup.
That's part of the cup.
So what I want you to do, pause it and determine which one do you think more of the ice is going to be gone with. Like which one is going to have more melted ice. Okay, so pause it right now. Okay, so you should have made your prediction. Okay, so Harper, which one? No, they're both room temperature. So which one do you think is going to have more melted ice? The 200 or the 20?
I think 200.
200? Okay, so let's see if Harper's right. Okay, ready? We're going to pour it at the same time. 1, 2, 3.
It's more like 198 built up.
Uh-oh. If this messes up, it's her fault.
Will you spill?
Whatever, that's from before.
No, there's not.
So we're going to wait just a little bit.
And somebody dropped a piece of ice.
Oh, that was probably when it was in my hand. So we're going to see. Dude. It's a mess. Okay, so we're going to see what is going to happen. Do you see anything happening?
Well, now this one, you can see there's like melted pieces of ice, but you can barely tell on this one, but you can't tell like right here and right here. It's starting to melt, but there's not much melting.
Okay. So which one has more melting? That one, the 200? Okay. All right, let's pour it out and let's see if she's right. So I've got the glass from here. Let me do it. Don't you do it. I'm going to put this on that plate. Now we're going to do the same thing with these. Okay, what do you notice? Okay, so we have these ones over here. It's kind of hard to see. I'll try and come. But these are a little bit smaller pieces than what they were before.
Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
And you have
8,
these.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
And these are a little bit bigger.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Same amount.
It's the same amount, but which ones are bigger? These ones are bigger, so more ice melted on cup 1 with the 200 milliliters. Okay, so take a minute, pause it, write, and fill out your other 2 columns for that one. Okay? Okay, so now for the last demonstration. So we have our ice still even.
Yes, they both have 8.
Okay. And then we have 200 milliliters of room temperature water in cup 1. And we have 20 milliliters of hot water in cup 2. Okay, so pause this real quick and make your prediction. Do you think cup 1 is going to have more ice melt or cup 2 is going to have more ice melt? Okay, so pause it right now. Pause. Make your prediction. Okay. Harper, what do you think?
1.
You think the 200 of the room temperature water?
Yep.
Okay, so let's find out. So we're going to pour it at the same time. Get yours. Ready?
Go.
All right. We're going to see.
This one's definitely melting more.
You think it's melting more? I don't know. It looks pretty even to me.
See how that one is a little bit.
You think so?
And besides, that one has like so big.
What one has so big?
This one's really big, and that one has a lot of like little dots that are about to fall off.
Oh, okay. So we're going to give it just a little bit. We'll see what happens. So, what grade are you in, Harper?
2nd.
She's in 2nd grade. Doing science experiments in 2nd grade. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah. Okay. You think it's been about enough time?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. We're going to dump these out. Okay, so we're going to do the room temperature water first. Just strain out all the water. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9.
But look at the sizes of it too. Make sure that's the sizes.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
They look pretty even too. Okay, so this is cup 1. I don't know how to like And
These
have melted too.
Those ones have 2 little ones, and this one has...
I don't know. They look pretty even to me. I think they both melted about the same amount. Okay, which is fine. Okay, you probably are wondering, okay, how can that be? Well, we got to think about thermal energy. Okay, remember thermal energy is the total movement of all the molecules. Okay, so the hotter the molecule, the hotter the water, the more thermal energy it's going to have. So the hot water already had more. However, there was more of the room temperature water. So that could have, the mass matters with it too. So you had to look at both of those. So we're going to talk about this a little bit more in class tomorrow, but go ahead and make sure you have filled out all parts of that chart. And that's all you have for today. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.